Hello friends. Today I'm going to tell you the story of a war that was fought across multiple countries and continents. A war that brought down several ancient empires. A war in which nearly 20 million people lost their lives. On June 28, 1914, a 19-year-old student assassinated the Prince of Austria-Hungary. And that single moment triggered a global catastrophe. Today we know this war as World War I. So in today's video, let's understand how it all began. Back in 1914, the map of Europe did not look like it does today. At the center stood the powerful Austria-Hungary alongside the German Empire. There was no independent Poland at the time. Instead, there was the vast Russian Empire. In the south, the Ottoman Empire controlled large territories. And in the west, powerful nations like United Kingdom and France dominated. Most of these countries were ruled by monarchies. Only a few, like France, Switzerland and San Marino, were not under kings. Now in Eastern Europe, there were smaller regions like Serbia, Bosnia, Romania and Bulgaria, collectively known as the Balkan countries. Remember them because they are very important to this story. Our story actually begins in 1878. There was a war between the Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire, where Russia supported the Balkan regions in breaking away from Ottoman control. After the war, the Treaty of Berlin, 1878, was signed. According to this treaty, Austria-Hungary was given the right to administer Bosnia-Herzegovina, but officially, it still remained part of the Ottoman Empire. However, in 1908, everything changed. Austria-Hungary decided to fully annex Bosnia-Herzegovina. At that time, the Ottoman Empire was already weak, facing internal revolutions. Bulgaria had just declared independence. But for the people of Bosnia, this was shocking. After living under Ottoman rule for nearly 400 years, instead of gaining freedom, they were taken over by another empire. Naturally, they were angry. Even neighboring Serbia was furious. Because the connection wasn't just geographical, it was ethnic. People in this region identified themselves as South Slavs, and they dreamed of forming a united South Slavic nation. So Serbia saw this as more than just an invasion. They believed Austria-Hungary was taking control of their own people. Before the annexation, Austria-Hungary's foreign minister had secretly negotiated with Russia to prevent interference. Russia had its own ambitions. It wanted control over key waterways like the Bosporus Strait near Istanbul. A secret understanding was made. But there was a problem. Russia had millions of Slavic people, and they strongly opposed Austria-Hungary controlling Bosnia. The Russian Empire, already weakened, had to listen to its people. So despite the secret deal, Russia started supporting Serbia. In 1909, Austria-Hungary turned to Germany and asked, "If we attack Serbia, will you support us if Russia intervenes?" Germany said yes. On the other side, Russia approached France for support. But France refused at that time. So, for a moment, the threat of a massive war passed. But then came the turning point. A revolutionary group called Young Bosnia emerged. It was made up of students, supported by Serbian nationalists. Their goal? To create a free South Slavic state. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie visited Bosnia. 6 revolutionaries planned to assassinate him. At around 10 a.m., one of them threw a bomb at Ferdinand's car, but it bounced off and exploded behind, injuring others. Ferdinand survived. Angry, he cancelled his official program and decided to visit the injured in the hospital. But fate had something else planned. On the way, his car took a wrong turn and stopped right in front of a 19-year-old student, Gavrilo Princip. He didn't hesitate. He fired his gun, and within moments both Ferdinand and his wife were dead. This single event shocked the world. Austria-Hungary, furious, declared war on Serbia. Russia stepped in to defend Serbia. Germany came forward to support Austria-Hungary. France joined to support Russia. And suddenly, a chain reaction began. Italy stepped back and stayed neutral at first. But the Ottoman Empire joined the side of Austria-Hungary. Then, the United Kingdom entered the war because of its alliance with France and Russia, known as the Triple Entente. And just like that, the entire world was at war. Later, countries like the United States and Japan also joined. Even colonies of the British Empire were pulled into the conflict. During the time of this war, the ruler of Germany was Kaiser Wilhelm II. The ruler of the Russian Empire was Nicholas II. And the head of state of Britain was King George V. Now here's something truly mind-blowing. They were all first cousins of each other. Yes, the leaders of these powerful nations, who were fighting a brutal war, were actually from the same family. Their grandmother, Queen Victoria, had tried many times to maintain peace and unity between them. But after her death, those efforts remained unfinished. And soon after, the world was pushed into one of the deadliest wars in human history. So, what were the real causes of this massive war? There were 4 main reasons. 1. Nationalism. People in the Balkans wanted independence. They wanted to create a united South Slavic nation. 2. Alliance system. Europe was divided into 2 groups. Triple Entente. France, Russia, United Kingdom. Triple Alliance. Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy. If one country went to war, others were automatically dragged in. 3. Militarism. Countries were rapidly building armies and weapons. War was almost inevitable. They were just waiting for a reason. 4. Imperialism. Powerful empires wanted more land and control. The Ottoman, British, and German empires were all competing for dominance. So in the end, it wasn't just one assassination that caused World War I. It was greed, power, and the hunger for control that pushed the entire world into destruction. More than 20 million lives were lost, and the consequences of this war shaped the future forever. Subscribe our channel if you want more, and don't forget to like this video to support us.